Go for it.
Okay, hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code Podcast. This is episode 145. We are truly rolling along here. Welcome to Joe Code Podcast. Wanted to shout this out. If you are watching this today when it comes out, Monday, April 1st, hopefully I'm seeing you tonight at Strider Wilson's special taping. If you're in Los Angeles, I really frickin' hope you're there at Paperback Brewing tonight, April 1st, at 2 shows, 7 and 9 p.m. Paperback Brewing in Atwater Village / Glendale area. Gonna be great. $30 get you free beer all night. Who could beat that? For Strider Wilson's special taping. Gonna be a lot of fun. Me and Aaron are gonna be there, and several others. We're gonna be raging.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for the 7 o'clock show.
Well, I'm gonna stay for both. I don't have a kid or a wife like you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, I'll be there for both. Day after Easter. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Hope you had a good ham. All right, we've got a guest today. We're gonna just get him out here now. Well, you see, he's out here. I mean, we're gonna intro him. He's gonna be appearing on camera shortly. I've got a lot of notes prepared. As usual, this is a professional podcast. Ramsey, so we have notes prepared. All right, welcome to the podcast. We're going to give him an introduction. I forgot to ask, but I think I know. He
would say he used to work for All Things Comedy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. He used to work for All Things Comedy. He was seen on This Fool on Hulu.
It's true.
Great show.
He's a great comedian, door guy at the Comedy Store with me. One of my underlings.
It's true.
And
I'm here with our fearless leader.
and it's a pleasure to have him today. Ramsey Badawi is here.
An honor and a privilege to be here. I stayed up all night sweating this podcast.
Why? Are you nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't get opportunities like this every day in Burbank. You really don't.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for wearing your knees exposed jeans.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to appeal to the kids.
The cameras are getting the knee. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take you for a ripped jeans guy, but I think it kind of works.
Yeah, well, it's kind of my thing, you know. I'm trying to appeal to a younger demographic.
Yeah, why not? With the curly hair. Would you say curly hair is in?
Yeah. Right
now.
Yeah, it's in now. It breaks my heart that it's in now because I'm deep in my 30s.
Yeah.
It ruined my life for the first 25 years, and now
why people have made fun of everyone in my family had curly hair at one point. I myself, even my brother had super curly hair, but now he buzzes his my hair is. I really didn't have a choice. He still has hair, but he chooses to buzz it. My dad had curly hair. My dad had a fro.
You got straight hair?
In the 70s. It was straight, then became curly, and then kind of straightened out again, kind of wavy.
Yeah.
And then left, and then it's gone.
I think you pull it off great. I can't imagine. I kind of picture you with Adam Carolla's hair. Is that about right?
I'm trying to picture that.
I don't know if that's a timely reference or not.
Well, his is just kind of like
just an old school Italian curly hair, like hairdo, you know.
I mean, I was glad to lose my hair. I was kind of over it.
It's
so
exhausting.
I like it. Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to play in bands and stuff, and people would have cool swooping hair, you know, over their eyes, and I you know, didn't blend in with my Muammar Gaddafi haircut. So
well, and I look at like men's hair now, like you know, it's like there's not too much left to do. A lot of guys are wearing hats. I'm not a hat guy.
Mullets are in?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah.
I think shaved head is the way to go.
I agree.
That's what it is.
Ready for combat.
I don't like parted hair. Hats always itched my head, whether I had hair or not. I'm always taking it off. I'm sweating, and then I get acne on my forehead after I sweat. I don't want that.
And then sometimes you get the invisible ingrown hair kind of near your hairline, and it hurts you, but nobody can really see it.
Yeah, those can hurt.
Yeah.
How do you like these oat milk lattes that I got you?
Delicious. Yeah.
You what?
Oat milk is in.
I had to get you a oat milk because your girlfriend is allergic to nuts,
Yeah.
so you can't get almond milk.
Well, I could if it's. I just keep it out
how's
of my
that going to
system.
transfer over to her from here?
It's not.
Are you going to go back with the almond milk and make out with her? Here's the almond milk.
You know,
is anything going to happen?
It could. I'm probably going to see her after this. It could transfer over. She was literally carried away. Were you at the Comedy Store the other night when she was carried away in a stretcher?
No. When was that?
So my girlfriend, just for a little context here, is a server at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Love happens there. It's stranger things have happened, you know. And she had a cross-contaminated situation. And thankfully, she's okay. She had a, what do they call it? An anaphylactic response.
Okay.
Her throat started to close up, and she was carried away on a stretcher.
She has a nut allergy.
Yeah.
Not to your nuts, though, I bet.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, my nuts are fine. Actually,
your nuts are yours.
My nuts are good. Yeah, they're okay.
It was from... what movie was that where somebody goes, your nuts are mine? He goes, no, your nuts are yours. I forget. But it's comedy.
I haven't watched a lot of movies.
Wait, how did that happen, though? Did she eat something? Or I know she always stays away from the nuts.
We went to Tacos Tu Madre, a popular...
so it happened somewhere, and then she had the reaction at work. Okay.
And you know what's funny is I take her places, and when I take her places, I like to choose places where the staff is white. And it's not a racial thing. I'm not like, hey, I go, let me take her to a staff where they will respect her allergies.
Yeah. That's a good restaurant.
It was okay in my opinion. We had a horrible experience there.
So what did they do? They cooked with nut oil or something?
We told them
oil?
We told them no nuts. The girl's allergic to nuts. We can leave if you can't accommodate. We're very reasonable people. We're like, hey, we get it. Not every kitchen can accommodate.
Sure.
They said, let us talk to the staff. They went back. They came out and they said, hey, no problem. We can accommodate. She had a regular, like a ahi taco, and then a couple hours later was on a stretcher.
So what does that mean? They cooked in peanut oil, probably?
They touched something, probably. I mean, it's a very sensitive... Look, nut allergies are serious. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I respected them as much until I got to know this young lady. I didn't know how serious it was.
Yeah. So,
serious stuff.
Yeah, so you work at the Comedy Store. Your girlfriend is a server at the Comedy Store. Who advised you on doing something so stupid?
Everybody, listen, I hear you. I was.
You realize in theory that's a bad idea.
Of course, yeah, I do. But love prevails.
Yeah. I have a special thing to say about that in a little bit.
Are you like love, Joe? Like you?
Oh yeah, I mean, love is a very powerful thing. It's you can't control it. It's one of the strongest emotions. It's one of the best parts of the human experience, honestly, if not the best.
Yeah.
So I understand that you have to follow your heart. Did you know that everyone was calling you Mr. Kissy Face at work?
I did not know that. No. Okay. When did that happen?
Okay, that was really just me. I started that, if you heard it. But
why was I being called Mr. Kissy Face?
Because you're walking around just kissing, you're playing patty cake and
sure.
Just,
yeah, love it's atrocious.
We couldn't have you on. You were supposed to be on last week, but you lost your voice, which is actually going to be one of our segments this week.
Okay.
This sucks for this week is losing your voice. Mm-hmm. Wow, that really sucks. I don't even know if it's ever happened to me unless I was screaming at some kind of a sporting event or yelling at a bar over a game at some point. I think that's the only time I've ever lost my voice. I don't think it's really happened because of an illness or anything. But man, does that suck to lose your voice, because you can't talk. You couldn't podcast with me. What were you yelling about that you lost your voice? Who was playing?
Well, I was shouting at a picture of Gavin Newsom, and one thing led to another, and what happened? God, when you hope something lands and it doesn't.
No, that was. You don't on podcasts. You don't know if you're bombing or not.
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting for you to go more.
No,
people out there are gonna love that in the when they listen.
What happened was, we do, as we mentioned earlier, we work at the Comedy Store, and there's there's a lot of people you see, and I think viruses and illnesses move quickly.
Also, you don't have to talk to all of them. I think you were talking to Chris Estrada for like 2 hours that night. What were you guys talking about? Why they canceled this fool?
Yeah, well, it's consoling him.
Sorry to hear that.
He needs a lot.
I was almost on a show also.
Were you really?
Yeah, Chad and JT, but
yeah,
it's already gone.
It's painful, man. But also, you know what? It comes and it goes, and these people, you move on and you build your own empire.
Yeah. What do you think? Somebody got you sick at work?
Yeah, I think viruses move quickly. A lot of people said that they lost their voice at work. Yeah. Oh, I talked to some servers.
Name one other one.
Richie, our manager.
Well, that guy. Well, he yells a lot.
The problem with losing your voice too, though, is that nobody believes you. I was talking to Laura Bites about this comedian. It sounds fake.
I think you shouldn't be believed. I think it's a good excuse to get out of things.
Yeah, it is.
No, but it's like, why would you do that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm here doing a character where I can't talk.
Yeah.
No, it does sound made up. But
it sounds made up. You're whispering to people. It's ridiculous. I would force myself to talk just so people believed me.
All right. Well, maybe you'll learn your lesson to shut up once in a while.
It's hard. It's hard, man.
I personally don't even really like talking to people. In general. Not necessarily, but like at the Comedy Store, I don't really like being social there.
I don't like it either, but I'm dragged in. I'm dragged in oftentimes, and I find myself talking more than I should. But maybe you're right.
You talk to a lot of people. Why are you afraid of Bobby Lee?
Why am I afraid of Bobby Lee?
You seem to be afraid of him.
He's a domineering figure.
Is that wrong?
He reminds me a little bit. I have a complicated relationship with the guy.
Do you know him for a while before you started working here? See, I know him about maybe 7 years now. Mm-hmm. I think he kind of he does like a playful bullying with you. Mm-hmm. I think because he's taller than you.
He's not taller than me.
Well, yeah, because he's not really taller than anybody. But
I tower over him.
Really?
I can destroy him in a fight. Like that's not really like what I'm scared of.
Yeah, he's definitely a pussy.
But he's got a lot of my abusive father's energy. He's got a lot of I don't know. It's hard to explain.
He tries to, he likes to try to exert this dominance that is playful. He doesn't mean it.
Certainly. Am I really afraid of him? No. But am I kind of afraid of him? Yeah.
He's afraid of himself.
Yeah. And those are the scariest people. Those are the most unpredictable, wily human beings.
The thing about Bobby, I've heard him complain that he's not more famous, but I don't think he wants to be that famous.
Yeah, I don't know.
He couldn't handle the pressure.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so. I've talked to him.
Yeah, interesting.
I've spent one-on-one time with him. Well, here's the thing. He's because you know how he is. Let's put it to you this way. I forget what we were talking about. We were having a conversation recently, just a few weeks ago. I forget what we were talking about. We were talking about something about people coming to the Comedy Store and who they're here to see. And I told him, I said, when you're on the lineup, Bobby, at least 90% of the people are here to see you.
Yeah.
And I think that's accurate, if not
more. Yeah.
And he's like, no way, Joe, don't say that. That's a lie. And then he walked away.
Yeah, he can't
handle that.
He can't handle positivity. That's the thing about him is he can't really handle positivity, and that's kind of what I enjoy about the guy. Is he reminds me of the negative upbringing I had.
But the thing is, he is huge. He's one of the biggest podcasters there is. People love him. They think he's hilarious. I remember him complaining to me one time that he didn't get the, he didn't get the Harold role for Harold and Kumar. Remember that movie?
Yeah, I do.
Kumar, what does it have, 5 O's and 2 U's. or
Kumar.
something.
Yeah.
You know? That was
And a zero with the line through it.
That was a great movie.
was.
But yeah, I guess he John Cho beat him out. And it's like he was still in that movie. And also, where's John Cho now?
Yeah.
No offense, Cho fanatics out there, but
Cho heads is what we're called.
Cho heads, yeah. I mean, he was one of the MILF guys in American Pie.
Yeah.
But look at, I mean, Bobby, he was still in that movie. He had a little role that was funny. He was like one of those guys at the college in the Asian club.
Yeah.
And then, now he's a huge podcaster, so.
You're better off in this world, I think, making peace with the fact that you won't ever get what you really want. I think you're better off doing that than trying to get what you could never get.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
I think a guy like Bobby wants or thinks he wants something bigger than he actually where he is at, but he's got an incredible career and an incredible life, and we would kill for a modicum of it.
Yeah, I think so.
I have killed for a modicum of it.
So how annoying is it that your girlfriend is allergic to nuts? I'd be annoyed.
You know what? Can I say this? At first, I thought, how am I going to live in this world?
Yeah, how is it even possible?
But it's actually pretty doable, and, I don't really miss them all that much.
I mean, walnuts are really, I've gotten into, they're great. They're great for you.
Sure.
I don't know how anybody can be without them.
I get it. I get that. The omega-3s are huge.
Has she tried exposure therapy to get over... well, apparently the exposure is what is bad.
There are things they can do. They give you shots and different sort of, remedies, but it's a pretty challenging thing to overcome.
Yeah, allergies are weird. I remember growing up, people were like allergic to milk. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What the hell?
She's allergic to milk.
Sorry, it's not funny. And then, like wheat allergies.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got shellfish.
Shellfish.
oh yeah, Aaron's shellfish. Yeah, I know.
So Aaron gets it.
Yeah, I know. I've heard
Yeah.
the shellfish one.
I made it through a trip to New Orleans without getting having an incident. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, no crawfish.
Aaron, you ever have like a serious adverse reaction to where you were like about to die?
No.
Okay.
No, but the allergist said it could get there, so don't even
fuck with it.
don't fuck with it.
Can I curse on this podcast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's watch it with the F-bombs. I don't know. Sometimes I get hit with ad suitability.
You got it.
Like with the Mike Black episode.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, he's a filthy guy.
yeah, well, we were going in hard on the Flamin' Hot industry, so I think
The Flamin' Hot... Oh, yeah, the
like
Flamin' Hot
Flamin'
industrial complex, I
like,
call it.
any Flamin' Hot kind of chips.
Yeah. It's a stupid person kind of thing.
So that was...
Was that your guys'
I think
general
I didn't like that.
consensus?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was mine, because I told Mike, he brings the Mike Black, comedian, guest of this pod, who brings snacks to the Comedy Store on a weekly basis. I told him that I will dictate what is and what is not a snack.
Flamin' Hot, no dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Last week, I don't know if you saw this, he brought Dr. Pepper flavored Peeps.
Yeah. I did see that. I was disgusted by it.
Yeah. I'm not going to try that. Aaron, you remember that? The little birdies.
I have a pack of it at
Peeps.
home. I have not tried it. I don't know if I will.
Yeah, my mom used to buy those around Easter time. I think just because she thought they were like cute, not because they were any good.
Yeah. You put them in the microwave. That's the big hit.
Oh,
with
who
Peeps.
does that?
Well, it's fun. It's like as you're a child, as that's who Peeps are for. You put them in the microwave, they get very big.
Yeah, but did you guys celebrate Easter?
Absolutely not.
You're Muslim, right?
Absolutely.
Or do you say Muslim?
I say Muslim. Okay. I refuse to say. I refuse to pronounce anything the way Barack Obama did. Yeah, we did not celebrate Easter. We don't even celebrate birthdays.
Oh, okay.
We keep it real. Two holidays.
That's good. What?
Ramadan, and then there's Eid. Eid is
Eid?
Eid is
How do you spell that?
EID.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that on the calendar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there there's more to it? Isn't it like Eid at R or something?
Dude, I
Is that right?
I had no clue you were a brother.
I mean, I look at the calendar.
I had no clue you were a brother.
Is that how you
dude.
say it?
Eid al-Aftar,
Oh,
which
it's
is
close.
the end of Ramadan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's we're a two holiday group of people, which I think you would respect.
Yeah, I mean, generally I do Christmas and Easter.
You do Easter.
Well, yeah, I was raised Catholic.
It's a big one. Whole thing doesn't really work without Easter.
Pretty much, yeah. All right, so I got. I meant you. Yeah, you were on This Fool. I forgot that show on Hulu.
Yeah,
ran for 2 seasons. Christopher Moltisanti was on that show.
That is correct. Real name Michael Imperioli.
Michael Imperioli.
Yeah, just
if anybody's never seen The Sopranos, that's what I was referencing. But you probably get the reference, otherwise you're dumbass.
If you're watching Joe Code and you have not seen The Sopranos, I feel like you should stop the Joe Code, go watch The Sopranos, come back.
Well, actually, Aaron, didn't you not watch it yet?
No, I have.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot who I was talking to then.
But he's not watching Joe Code right now. I mean, he is, but it's his job.
What was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what was the name of the vape shop that you owned on This Fool?
I owned a vape. I didn't. No, I was.
I don't know. That was just a racial profiling.
It seemed to be a racial. Yeah. My people.
What were you?
I was a customer at a grocery store.
Okay, that's pretty close.
You think that's close to?
Well,
vape
you're
shop
right. I mean, you're just on the other side of it. I'm a customer at the vape shop.
Okay, that's fair.
Or at the grocery store.
That's fair. I don't think vape shops are my people.
Oh, okay.
I think we rebuke the vape hookahs.
You like hookahs or
love hookahs?
Those are weird.
Listen, sure, okay, fine.
Well,
Ham is fucking weird, Joe.
What was the name of the customer that you played?
The name of the customer was Random Guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number one, or just was there a number to it, or
no
was
number.
Just Random Guy?
The thing they actually named me was worse than all the insults you've written.
Oh.
Yeah, just Random Guy.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
All right. So, I want to do my Joe Code for this week. I'm trying to read through my notes because I had to write over some stuff because these are the notes that I wrote for you last week.
Sure.
And then I had to double up on some things, so I'm trying to read my handwriting. All right, I got it. All right. First, would you say you're in love?
Yeah, I would say that.
You guys say that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so my Joe Code for this week is, basically, here, this is how I want to word this. Okay, love has no bounds, so fall in love wherever it may happen, okay? You cannot control those feelings. If you come across that special person, it's like, oh, well, we do this together, we work together, we're in the same field with blah blah blah. It's like, don't fight that feeling. Mm-hmm. The power of love. Now I'm just naming songs, but I mean it's true. You can't say, oh, I can't fall in love here, I can't fall in love there. You can't control it. Love is, probably the most powerful of the human emotions. So go with it when it comes your way. Don't fight it. I mean, especially if that person reciprocates and they feel the same way. What are you going to lose out on something special? No. Follow your heart. Trust that love.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I agree with it wholeheartedly. I think it's important that you pursue love because you gotta, life is it's short, but it's really long too. Like, I know everybody goes, life is short, YOLO, you only live once. But the reality is day in and day out, somebody has to care for your old, decrepit ass. And it's maybe hopefully kids or a wife or something, but you can't go at it alone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 40 now. What are you, 38 or something?
34.
Oh, I think you said you were in your late 30s.
I was well into my 30s. I'd argue 34 is well into your 30s.
Yeah.
You're deep in.
Well in. I mean, I'd say mid.
Mid?
I think
I'm a middle-aged man.
I don't know. Well in would be 36, maybe.
Okay. Hey,
I don't know.
You heard him, casting directors.
Sorry, I make
I'm with you.
Make stuff up here. have you listened to this podcast before? Do you know that this is the podcast of food, beer, and men?
Yeah,
Do any of those things interest you?
I like food and I love men.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
What
not
about
a beer guy. It's against my religion.
Oh, really? Well, at the end of this podcast, Aaron's going to put you in a full Nelson, and then I kick you in the nuts. and then we make you chug a beer. That happens on every episode while the cameras are off.
I rebuke that.
It's going to be on the Patreon.
In the name of Islam, I rebuke that.
I'll give you a cut of the Patreon money.
I will do that immediately. I will do that for $5.
No, is that really against...
Alcohol's against Islam. You know,
yeah, but still, people still do it, though. But you practice the religion?
Weak-minded losers. Not you guys. Not you Westerners do whatever you want to do.
No, but...
There are no Jack Muslims? Like they're Jack Mormons that drink?
You know what? There might be, but I consider them apostates and death onto them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, alcohol, as I get older, I'm trying to drink more like an adult. I mean, because honestly, alcohol... I mean, it keeps you down.
It does.
Like, vibrationally and emotionally. Like, you're not going to be your best self when you're drinking heavy. For example, this idiot that was at the Comedy Store last night, who, did you see this?
I was a front row and center.
There was a guy at the end of our main room show who... him and his buddy, but mostly him, he was standing up and couldn't stand up. He did that thing where you're like falling over when you stand up drunk, and they refused to sign their tab because they thought it was too much. But they were drinking Jack and Cokes, and their tab wound up being about $240. And he tried to say, we didn't drink this much, and then he was standing up, slurring his words, stumbling. We're like, look at you. Yeah, you did.
Well, my favorite point was, at some point he was like looking to sign the tab, and he was so drunk he couldn't remember what a pen was called.
Yeah, and then they didn't get up. The lights weren't on. Everyone was out. They didn't even understand to get up and leave after the show.
You look at that.
And then, they almost had to be escorted out. And then at the end of it, he said he was going to tell his dad. So... looks like we're all in big trouble.
Yeah, just to paint the picture of this guy, he was probably in his early 40s. He was probably 250 pounds.
He was pretty round, yeah.
He was, I think, wearing adult shorts, which is okay to wear.
Yeah, jean shorts with butt crack out.
Yeah.
Significant butt crack showing.
Nothing wrong with wearing shorts. I love shorts. We all wear shorts.
Love some butt crack.
But it was like, it felt to me like he was not dressed appropriately for what was going on. They weren't even like nice. They were like some Costco shorts, you know. They weren't like good quality shorts, you know. He was a hilarious guy. But that's to your original point. It's the evils of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what alcohol can do. You don't want to be that. And that's why I was kind of saying, people were kind of laughing at me because I said I kind of responded to some of the stuff and it was funny. I forget what I said, but like
he said, the guys were this was actually one of my favorite things. The guys were standing there. There's two of them. They were surrounded by about 12 security guards, and then the guy goes, "Are we really those kinds of scumbags?" And then Joe, without missing a beat, just went, "Yeah."
Well, yeah, and because people in that state, they're not going to remember tomorrow what I said to them.
No.
So I'm like,
go for it.
Whatever, I'm going to let it fly. Because that was just so ridiculous.
It was.
But yeah, that's what alcohol can do. I try to avoid that. Just have a couple drinks here and there. That's going to be my new thing.
I find a couple of drinks is still pretty sufficient in slowing you down. Not to be, I'm not trying to convert you guys to Islam.
Well, I guess it depends what you drink. I mean, are you one of these pot guys? What about where are you at on pot?
I was pro pot for a long time.
There's your loophole.
Hold on, but I saw the light recently in the last year. To be honest with you, starting to work at the Comedy Store got me just clean off everything because
you see what people do there.
The loserdom. The absolute loserdom. And I say that as a loser, but I'm like trying to kind of put my head above it a little bit.
Some of these people there, it's like, what are you guys trying to prove a point?
Yes.
I mean, we get it with the pot.
It's been legal for 10 years now.
I had Mike Glazer on. I was trying to get through to his dumb pot ass.
Mike is a great example, and I'm not going to trash guys. Like, Mike is a great example of a guy where I go, if you stop smoking pot, you might be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. You're a very effective, productive guy. You're funny. You're and there's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I'm truly dumb, and I realize that stuff just knocks me down that much lower.
No, but I feel like Mike, like, it's not really like hindering him. I think
wouldn't
he
say
still
that.
is thriving.
I agree with you. He is thriving, but he's a guy where you go, I think he is thriving in spite of. And again, I would never criticize. I think he's got a good life.
Yeah.
And
he made it on this podcast.
Yeah. Before me.
He was just here.
Yeah.
For the noon show. So yeah.
He's a very.
Oh, he's here today? On what show?
He was on Puck Off.
Oh, you got him booked on that.
I did.
With Joe Bartnick and Fraser Smith.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They talk hockey. You don't even know what that is, I bet.
No, I only follow cricket.
Where are you from?
I was born in Long Beach.
Oh, you were? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Long Beach, California, and then I'd go back and forth between there and Palestine.
Is your family from like West Bank?
West Bank.
I go to Chase Bank.
Yeah. West Bank, no money, interestingly enough. Like if you went to Hershey, Pennsylvania and found out they didn't have chocolate.
Nice. Do I look cool holding this cruiser cup?
Is that what you call those? Yeah, you look awesome.
It looks badass. I feel like it's blending in with my outfit. I'm going to
Yeah.
just hold it like this for the rest.
Is that filled with
Yeah, that's
full
what
water?
it's called. It says cruiser on the side. It's a corksicle.
You fill those with water? Is that the move?
Yeah, there's water in here.
That's awesome. You drink a lot of water.
I mean, this is only about half full. I'm not trying to pee 3 times during this pod.
I'd probably have, and I probably have a glass of water a day.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, I seem to be okay.
Well, you need to flush out your system with water.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or is that something?
Yeah, you do.
Is that something Nestle is trying to sell you? My entire life is fighting Nestle.
There's Nelia, one of our servers. Her dog is Nestle. Is that who you're talking about, or are you talking about the Nestle Corporation?
No, her dog. I'm going to kill her dog.
You're not a Butterfinger guy? Do they make Butterfinger?
Yeah, I mean,
that was an underrated candy bar.
Delicious,
Bart Simpson.
little crumbly for my taste.
I know that's Butterfinger Blizzard at Dairy Queen.
I hear you.
Wait, did you have Dairy Queen in Long Beach?
We did.
Nice.
Yeah, Dairy Queen was. We also had a Foster Freeze. I don't know if you're familiar with Foster Freeze.
Oh yeah. Did you go to what is that? Long Beach Poly?
I went to John F. Kennedy High School, which is
in that same area.
In that same vicinity.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Aaron's from San Diego, so he's pretty.
He's chill.
Yeah.
I got the vibe from him. San Diego's an interesting place. San Diego's much like Long Beach in that people retire at 27.
Yeah.
You just meet 27-year-olds all the time who are just like, I'm good exactly where I'm at.
Yeah,
in life.
people just have money somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who has the money. Oh, my parents.
Yeah.
Oh, big mystery.
Yeah. They ride those big, the big one wheel? It's like a one wheel and it's like a hoverboard.
Yeah.
They ride those around.
How do those go? Is it a little motor on it and they press a button? Because I see a guy in Hollywood doing that, and he's an idiot.
They haul ass. They go like 25 miles an hour. They're pretty sick.
Yeah, but I don't want him on the sidewalk with me.
No, they should get their own lane, hoverboard lane or whatever.
Yeah, get out of my face.
I agree. Sidewalking, not side rolling on your one wheel.
All right, here, let's do we'll do a This Is Great now. I wonder if you know about these.
Okay. Wait, can I ask you one quick question back to Butterfingers really quickly?
Yeah.
Would you put Butterfingers the top candy bar?
That's a good question.
I would never interrupt the flow of your podcast unless I knew I had a banger of a cue.
Top candy bar, Nah, I wouldn't put it at the top.
I might put it there.
I don't know.
It's delicious.
I would still probably put Snickers at the top.
I think you're right. I think Snickers is more of a utility bar. Like, it's always the right time.
I mean, there's
for
a
Snickers.
lot going on with Snickers. The Snickers ice cream bar is great.
The ice cream bar is unreal.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
I hear you. I think you're probably right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it ain't Milky Way. It ain't Three Musketeers. Payday? You kidding me? Your girlfriend would go nuts.
It would. Yeah, Payday would absolutely.
What about whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah. Whatchamacallits. Wait, what was the whatchamacallit?
100 grand.
100 grand. I'm okay with.
Whatchamacallit had some, I think, nuts mixed in or some kind of peanut butter maybe.
I see. Okay. Let's just agree on one thing. Kit Kat's bottom of the list.
I mean, I don't mind a Kit Kat. Twix is pretty solid. Nestle. How about the Crunch Bar is like whatever.
I put a Kit Kat below the Crunch Bar. I find Kit Kat almost offensive. I do. I really do. The shtick of your candy shouldn't be that you break it.
Yeah, but the 4 bars is pretty cool. Remember the big ones? I mean, a lot. We bought. I remember a lot of the 2, but the 4-pack's pretty. I mean,
to me,
you try to bite for it. One.
Get that first. Horrible. To me, a candy is about what it does in your mouth, not what it does in your hand.
Yeah.
I've said a lot of controversial things on this podcast. That might be the most.
But after naming all those, I don't think anybody can beat Snickers.
You can't beat Snickers.
Aaron, what do you think?
You know, I am a Kit Kat guy, so I don't know.
I mean, I do like.
I don't know that
Kit
it's
Kat.
number 1. I love the 100 grand bar.
Yeah,
You don't get very much.
Crazy list. He's putting a 100 grand bar up on the top of the list. 100 grand bar is what you go to when you're like, I've found nothing. I'm at one of these.
What's in that?
It's
It's caramel, and then
some of the crispy.
There's a Rice Krispies in the chocolate that's covering
that
it.
is good.
It's good, but that's something you get at, like, you know, when you go to like those like gas stations where you're like, I don't know, this seems like a illegal gas station. they have nothing for sale here but the one full sugar Monster Energy drink, and then that, and you go, oh, I get it, but it's not their top.
Yeah,
You don't go for 100 grand.
Yeah. All right.
I love it. When I see it, I'm all about it. It's mostly out around Halloween, obviously.
Yeah. I don't really eat candy. I'm not a big candy guy, but
You shouldn't eat too much candy. Not in your 40s.
yeah. So I'm eating a lot of like fruits and vegetables these days, and this was grand for this week. This is grand, did I say? Fuck.
Yeah.
You guys are.
I've infiltrated
Now
your
it's on my
brain.
mind. This is great for this week is figs.
Oh yeah.
These are a sweet, tart, little fruit that I have really come to love.
Yeah.
I mean, the health benefits are great. They're tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I buy bags of them. They're like organic, dried, and dehydrated in water or something, whatever. You put them in the fridge. Man, they're tasty.
One of the greatest pleasures you'll ever have in this life.
Figs are great. Do you like figs?
Love figs. One of the greatest pleasures you'll have in this life is grabbing a fig off of a tree and ripping it open and going for it.
Oh, I've never done that.
An incredibly delicious, fresh, kind of weird. Like but you got to have a sophisticated palate a little bit because it's a bit of a
Nice.
weird mouthfeel.
Aaron, do you like figs?
I do, and I have a tree in my backyard. I've never plucked one off.
Pluck one off, Aaron.
and
Enjoy
eaten
it.
They fall off all the time, and it's a pain in the ass. But
Of course, yeah, you're gonna get fruit flies.
Do you remember Fig Newtons?
Yeah.
Invented by Sir Isaac Newton, one of his greatest inventions.
Absolutely, yeah. Hit him. One of them hit him in the head, I believe.
Well,
I
yeah.
love Fig Newtons.
But yeah, outside of that, I remember having those as a kid. And I was kind of like, whatever. So I never had a regular fig
Yeah.
until like the last few months.
I was a huge Fig Newton head.
Yeah.
I like Fig Newtons.
Strawberry.
Well, I remember the
grape,
strawberry ones. Yeah, the strawberry were
grape,
great.
original.
I love Fig Newtons. I wouldn't judge but I think if your exposure to fig is Fig Newton, that's like your exposure to banana being like the banana Laffy Taffy. They're just so different
Well,
and
as a
so
child,
not it.
yeah, I mean, figs were like a forgotten.
Yeah.
Or like they didn't exist in our world.
They do a good fig jam. If you ever get a fig jam, you could probably imagine.
I would imagine that'd be really good. But where is it?
You got to go to a farmer's market.
Where is it?
You know.
All right, so here we got a couple things here. We do brackets on this podcast. We do emails, and I believe we just have one email this week,
Okay.
which we will get to right now. Let me just do a quick thing here. If there's some other stuff I wanted to say. No, we'll get to this here. Okay, so everyone, don't forget, you can email me here on the podcast at JoeCodePodcast@gmail.com. We talk food, beer, and men, or whatever else you'd like to talk about. And then don't forget, I'm still on Cameo if you want a little video from me. And join the Patreon for $2 a month at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. All right. So we got just one email to do, and this comes in from, this is from Kelsey. Questions for Joe is the subject. Hi, Joe. My husband, Ryan, is a massive fan of your podcast. He listens every week, and he's always asking our friends if we can play your podcasts on long car rides. Good. Thank you. Keep doing that.
Great guy.
We're visiting L.A. in May, so I wanted to ask, apart from going to your show, of course, which, everyone, is the night shift show at the world-famous Comedy Store that I produce.
Yeah, he does.
Friday nights in the Belly Room, I don't know, random Fridays. Take a look at the calendar. I don't know what dates they're giving us anymore. I think it's every other Friday, Ramsey.
Yeah. But it's a great show, and Joe does an awesome job.
Yeah, it is a great show. And then actually Sam, yesterday, one of our bookers, asked me, she's like, I know we changed the name of the show, but she's like, do you guys want to change the name still for the one that's during the Netflix festival? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, ask the group. I didn't ask the group. I just said, yeah,
We made you our leader for a reason.
I would assume everyone would still want it the night shift show for the Netflix festival.
Let me tell you something. Joe is the leader of our group. I don't believe in democracy. I think we need a strong dictator, and Joe, I want you to just make those decisions for us.
Well, yeah, and then usually when there's a decision to be made, if I hear from the majority, that's what I'm going with, because I'm not waiting to get a text from 28 people.
Great. Great policy.
All right, anyways, we're visiting LA in May, so I wanted to ask, apart from going to your show, of course, do you have any tips for things to do in the LA area that your average Joe, that's me, might not know about? And are there any great vegetarian places you've come to enjoy recently? Thanks for all you do, Kelsey. Well, I'll tackle that last question. I don't go to vegetarian places. I'm not looking to get the best veggie burger or whatever veggie bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
fake
with you.
Meat and all that. I strictly go to Sweet Green. 6 days a week. I'll have something a little different on like Sundays, but I get Sweet Green. I make my own bowl. It's mostly just foods that are alkaline. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I've already talked about this, so I don't want people to give me shit for talking about my diet all the time.
Sure.
But yeah, so I don't do these veggie places like, oh, we have a great Impossible Burger. I don't care.
I agree. What are your thoughts though on something like an Indian place? Like a lot of Indian places are vegetarian because they're, for religious and spiritual practices.
Yeah, I like Indian food a lot.
Yeah.
It's good.
India Sweet and Spices in Los Feliz, a fantastic vegetarian Indian restaurant.
Oh, nice. And I've had Electric Karma, which is on 3rd Street, like in that Beverly Grove area.
Yeah.
And then there's one in Hollywood called sorry.
Either way, this is all I wanted to open the comment. We have got an array of wonderful, culturally vegetarian places, not like this plant-based horse shit.
Yeah. Now, do you have any tips in the, that people, so that your average Joe might not, maybe like some things that the locals do. Do you have any tips for things to do in the LA area since you're from here?
Big fan of first of all, a big fan of the Descano Gardens over in, I don't want to say it's Glendale area. You can get in there. There's a lot of these cool properties that used to be owned by like barons in like the 1900s,
Like Red Baron?
Yeah, Red Baron, the pizza guy.
Yeah.
He owned a sizable chunk of Los Angeles, a lot of people don't know. in between fighting in his airplane. That's where he stayed. No, but there's like Huntington Gardens. This is a botanical garden over in Pasadena.
Okay, yeah, and we have botanical gardens out in the suburbs in Chicago where I'm from, so it's that same kind of thing.
It's the same kind of thing, except it's a little bit more beautiful in Los Angeles. The things that are more native here, the weather, I mean, it lends itself to a much nicer experience. These are cheap, affordable things to do. $10 a pop gets you right in. Learn some history. There's art there. I love art. The Getty. I mean, I guess that's a touristy joint, but you got to go to the Getty.
So I would say, for me, because like you think California are coming out here, you're like, oh, let's go to the beach, and like maybe like, oh, Santa Monica. Like I would go to the nice beaches. If I come to LA, I would say, I always tell people go down to Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, probably even Redondo, but I mean, to me, more so Hermosa and Manhattan Beach. Go walk around there by those piers. There's cool little shops, great bars if you're into that. Those are fun, and clean beaches and a good time. And not too far from the Hollywood area, but you know, I wouldn't necessarily go to like the Walk of Fame. I would rather go down there.
Yeah, I agree.
If you want a nice beach.
Yeah, fully agree with you there. Venice and Santa Monica. Santa Monica is a lot of tourists, and you're going to be trapped in traffic. In Venice, you're going to be stabbed by the unhoused.
Yeah, it can be wild over there.
Yeah.
All right, Ramsey. So that's the end of the emails for the week. It was just the one new one.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a lot. I went to ask you, do you know any other Ramseys? I've seen that as a last name a lot, but not really as a first name.
Never met another Ramsey in my entire life.
Really? Yeah, see, but you've seen it as a last name.
A lot. John Benet Ramsey, Gordon Ramsay,
Dr. Jack Ramsey.
Yeah. It's my parents wanted to give me a name that would work in America, and they chose a name that nobody ever heard of as a first name.
I mean, it works.
It works. It's memorable.
I mean, I feel like it suits you. It's pretty cool.
It's a cool name. Yeah, I appreciate it in my older years.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna do one of these brackets that we have, and we've got a couple choices of bracket. Me and Aaron started this one bracket last week, and these are created by the fans. They send them in, and we break them down like March Madness style.
Sure.
You into that? The tournament is going. The real March Madness is happening. And let's see. So this bracket is the annoying things bracket. Most annoying advances. That's one of the brackets we have. And then we still have this men bracket to finish up as well, which is basically actors, athletes, and miscellaneous men.
Let's do most annoying things for sure.
Yeah, it's really a fun one.
Most annoying things I feel like I'm going to be qualified to deal with.
So we did Aaron and I did the first round last week, but there was one matchup that we needed to break a tiebreaker on.
I'm in.
But I'll give you the quick rundown of who has won so far. In the West Regional, number 8 seed Mosquito Bites upset randomly getting a bloody nose in public.
Oh, yeah.
To win. Most annoying advances.
I agree.
And then number 2 seed Burning the Roof of Your Mouth beat number 7 seed Getting Sunburnt on Vacation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, let's see, number 6 seed Clothes Not Fitting After Getting Washed. Another upset here, beat number 3 seed Nasty Hangnail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I agree with what you guys have. Yeah.
And let's see, this was a tight one, but number 4 seed Stepping in Water with Your Socks beat number 5 seed Having to Shit After You Already Showered.
Yeah. that's a tough one.
Okay, now the East Regional, number 1 seed Sharding Your Pants destroyed number 8 seed Getting Stuffed Up When You Lay Down. Sharding your pants.
I mean, that's obviously
looking to make a statement in this tournament.
Yeah. That's a very annoying thing. Sharding your pants is one of the most annoying things I can imagine.
Number 3 seed. Number 6 seed, warm/flat beer. Upset number 3 seed when you have to sneeze but can't.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have number 5 seed, who I think could really make a run in this tournament. Forgetting that one thing when you go shopping. Beat number 4, stubbing your toe.
Oh yeah, forgetting that one, because forgetting that one thing is just so permanent.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know.
Okay, so me and Aaron were locked up in this matchup. Each of us went a separate way. So you're gonna help us here.
Yeah, I would love to see how I can do this here.
So, Aaron, you remember this matchup where we went back and forth on?
Yeah.
I'll have Aaron read it to you.
Okay, it's number 2, stained shirt in the morning, versus number 7, closed tag that itches.
You know, that's a tough one. I see why you guys. First of all, let me say I see why you guys were locked up here. I don't want to know who. Let's just keep it unbiased. I don't want to know who's on what side. You know.
Okay.
I think for me, my knee-jerk reaction is the correct one, and it is stained shirt first thing in the morning. A shirt, a tag that itches, that's your little secret. Nobody's judging you about that. Nobody's making any call. Nobody's making, you know what I mean?
Good points.
You got no appointment. It's not ruining an appointment for you. Nobody's ever going to not get a job because they have an itchy tag in their shirt.
Yeah.
But the stained shirt, that could ruin your life.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of thought goes into picking out the shirt.
100%. You look like a slob. Women don't want to sleep with you. Men don't want to who sees a guy with a stained shirt and goes, that's a guy I need in the crew?
Yeah.
Unless you're looking for a patsy.
So now with these, it's best of 7, so you have to pick how many games they win by, like 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. It goes, if you go 7 or 4-0 if you're looking for a sweep, if you want to get the brooms out.
I think it's a sweep, personally.
Wow.
Because a tag, look, an itchy tag is bothersome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it will ruin I'm furious when I have a stain on my shirt.
That's what I picked also.
Yeah.
Aaron went the close tag.
You went close tag, Aaron. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying it's not an annoying thing, but God, that stained shirt makes you look so bad.
Yeah. All right, great. So stained shirt in the morning advances to the semifinals. Colton did not update the bracket. These guys do this for nothing, and then they expect me to do their job that no one asked them.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
So, all right, let's get on to the semifinals, which I configured here. Just going with, the lowest seeds against the highest seeds.
Sure.
So, for the first West semifinal match, we've got a good one here. This is number 2 seed, Burning the Roof of Your Mouth, taking on number 8 seed, Mosquito Bites.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely awful sensations all around. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, this is a good matchup. Aaron, are you leaning away here?
I don't mean to be nitpicky. Is it all right if I ask a question?
Yeah,
about
you can
this?
be nitpicky.
Yeah.
Are the mosquito bites in any place in particular? Because I do think that there are some places in which the mosquito bite is more annoying.
Well, yeah, you can argue that. Yeah. Oh, good point, because we're specifically talking about the roof of your mouth.
Exactly.
With the burning.
Yeah.
Can I pick the most annoying place?
Well, yeah, for sure.
Top of your foot. You got your shoe on all day.
Yeah, I hate that.
You're gonna take your shoe off,
and the ankles too.
Ankle.
Fuck.
Go underneath the sock.
Hate that.
You're gonna look like a hobo.
My calves sometimes they get.
Yeah, so now you gotta lift the jean up, and it's like I don't want to show people my calf. I have a working relationship with these people. They're gonna look at my calf.
Mosquito Bites is looking to make a run here.
Yeah. I personally think it's mosquito bites. If we're looking at the most annoying place you can get a mosquito bite, I get a mosquito bite on my arm, no big deal. Hey, it happens. Foot,
Rams, your analysis so far is brilliant on the brackets.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome to March Madness.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I do.
I was thinking ankle when I put
Yeah.
mosquito bites through the first round. So
Yeah. You're thinking about that spot.
So I'm going to go with mosquito bites winning because the burning in the mouth is annoying. So they're going to get a couple games here.
Yeah. It's annoying.
But I'd say mosquito bites advances 4-2.
And let's not forget, when you're walking around itching yourself, you look like Linus from the Peanuts, gang.
Yeah, it's not very attractive.
It looks unhygienic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm mosquito bites all the way.
Yeah, like what did this guy not shower?
Exactly.
Yeah, but how many you say?
Yeah.
How many games, man?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a close one. This is a little bit closer, but not that much. It's not a clean sweep. It's at, what is it, out of 7 you said?
Yeah, so you can say 4-1, 4-2, 4-3.
I'll go 4-2.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go 4-2.
I'll go with that, yeah.
I wish I could have inserted some. You know what an annoying thing is when a fly won't stop landing on you.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
That's an annoying.
They didn't make it to the tournament.
I wish they would have.
They had a rough season.
I wish they would have. Yeah, because that's tough. You look like you didn't shower.
Aaron, you say 4-2 as well?
Yeah.
All right, mosquito bites going to the West Final as the 8 seed. You love to see it. All right, so now the other matchup here is number 4 seed stepping in water with your socks versus number 6 clothes not fitting after getting washed.
I mean, both just send shivers down my spine.
Clothes not fitting.
For me personally, I'm going to make the argument of the clothes not fitting after a wash because
I mean, I wash my clothes in cold water, so that doesn't even really happen to me anymore.
I agree.
But what were you going to say there?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you that, listen, operator error, no question about it. But we all make mistakes. And, hey, stepping in water with a sock, that's a mistake too.
Yeah.
This is not about a tournament about people making mistakes. This is a tournament about the most annoying thing. The thing that fucking, excuse my language, the thing that freaking really boils your blood.
Yeah, that is the theme here.
And to me, clothes not fitting is painful because a sock is a sock. Hey, this is uncomfortable. That's going to be an embarrassing day.
Okay.
But you put your blood, sweat, and tears into buying that shirt. You love System of a Down. Okay.
Yeah.
You want that
Wanted
shirt
that shirt
to fit.
Surge.
By the way, it looked great on you before. People were complimenting you about, up and down. Hey, man, that's a great System of a Down shirt. You look like an edgy hard rocker. And now here you are with your belly button sticking out.
The toxicity of your city. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Exactly.
You're
walking around with your belly button out, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're at home and you put it on and you're going,
cut it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's too tight and now you're thinking about your body. You have body dysmorphia. So there's money that's down the drain. There's body images that are being created, simply looking stupid. Much like the other things, a wet sock is a secret between you and the devil.
Yeah, you're making good points.
A wet sock is painful though, I will say, and that's why I did patent the idea of a waterproof sock.
I mean, the wet sock, sure, you're the one who stepped in water or whatever, but it's still not, it doesn't feel like your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
But when your clothes don't fit all of a sudden, you think it's your fault.
Yeah.
And you start to shame yourself, and
truly,
that's really annoying.
Because sometimes a puddle is someplace where you're like, why would this puddle be? Oh, there was a leak in the AC or whatever. You don't know.
All right, so what are we thinking here?
I hate to be Mr. Clean Sweep, but this is a clean sweep to me. I mean, I'm a decisive person.
Clothes not fitting after getting washed, 4-0.
4-0.
Aaron, what do you think?
I go 4-1. I think the sock deserves a game.
Yeah, the sock thing.
You know what? You're right.
I get annoyed by stepping in water with the socks.
It happens to me a lot because I have a dog with a
I'm being harsh.
leaky urinary tract.
It smells too after a little while because it's in your shoe,
Yeah, if it gets in your shoe from like a puddle. Yeah, so I mean, I give that a few games.
You're right. I'm being too harsh. But you do feel bad.
And it is, I mean, it's like, I'm annoyed. I mean, I'm going to say it's close. I'm going to make it 4-3.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm being a little harsh.
But I'll say clothes not fitting after getting washed advances.
Walking around with a wet sock, you do feel like an orphan. You feel like you came straight out of Oliver Twist.
Yeah. All right, now we have the East semifinals. So with that matchup of the... So we had the stained shirt in the morning advancing. So they are going to face here. So now I've got... Oh, yeah, here we go. So in the East, we're going to have number 1 seed Sharding Your Pants.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to take on number 6 seed Warm/Flat Beer.
Yeah.
I mean, Sharding Your Pants is really... yeah, of course, warm or flat beer is annoying, but... You know, you can just grab another right away.
Yeah.
I mean, sharding your pants could happen when you're not at home. Causes a big, big problem.
I would argue, and I'm here to play devil's advocate a little bit. That's all I'm doing.
I mean, you don't even drink beer, so you're going to pick the other one anyway.
Well, maybe I will pick beer. Look, just because I don't drink beer doesn't mean I don't understand what drinking a beer is to the boys.
Put yourself in my shoes,
Put yourself
for a minute.
I hear you. You shart your underwear. Problem solved. You just toss out your underwear.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird situation. Hey, I hear you, but it's your body. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
A warm beer, a flat beer. I'm picturing Joe Marrese. He's had a long day of work, potting all day.
Yeah.
Ready to cool. He's ready to chill out. He pays for a beer at the Naughty Pig or wherever.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Shout out Naughty Pig. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the place.
And he's sitting there. He puts his hard-earned money down, and he takes a sip of his beer. What's your beer of choice, by the way?
I mean, I have a lot of beers by choice.
In this scenario, you're going,
say Miller High Life.
You're going to High Life. I'm not trying to get fancy today. I mean, it is the champagne of beers. Yeah, but it's not. You're not going crazy. You're not getting an IPA. Flat, warm. Even though it's replaceable, that moment of disappointment, that moment of relief that you were looking for, gone.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, there's something to say for that.
That's tough. Now, sharding is betrayal of the body.
Yeah, I mean, and they are the number 1 seed for a reason here. I mean, as a guy that this has happened to before, I mean, and probably still happen. I mean, if I'm being honest, it probably happens once a year. But hopefully that's not a trend that continues forever.
Sure.
Jeez.
But we are analyzing the trend. We are forever noting it.
But yeah, I mean, to me, sharding your pants, that wins like 4-1. It's just a devastating thing.
I hear you.
It's really it's like, I mean, if I'm thinking of disappointing thing, like annoying, like it's gonna be tough. That's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah. I'm a follower of Islam, number 2. I'm an entertainer, number 1. I went for the warm beer to try to push some arguments here.
No, that's good.
Going.
Yeah, no,
but the reality is a shart is a shart, man. And, and you're not really looking at yourself the same throughout the rest of the day.
Oh, it's tough.
It's bruising your
you're
ego.
Questioning your things, your life choices, and it's going to make you think about it.
Yeah, some people drink flat, warm beers.
Yes.
Like in Europe and...
God, of course they do in Europe.
But a flat warm beer is an inconvenience. Sharding is a tragedy.
Yeah,
it's a tragedy. You've ruined a good pair of underwear. Maybe if you're lucky,
pants.
Maybe pants.
Yeah, maybe
your car.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then you don't trust your body anymore.
Unbelievable.
You're going. I used to know you. You used to do what I told you to do, and now you're not. Now you're letting out shit when I'm supposed to fart.
So what would you say the series goes?
Oh man, you've definitely nailed it down. Here's the problem I have with sharding is it's so infrequent to me. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not trying to sound cool. I can't remember the last time I sharded.
No, well, good. Yeah, it shouldn't happen.
I don't drink very much, which I do think it is related. I do think sharding is related to to drinking. It can be.
Could be, yeah.
Mosquito? Is it mosquito bite? I think. Oh
no. No, this is going against the warm flat beer.
Oh! I thought I decided to shard. Sorry, I apologize. Sharding. It's sharding.
Oh yeah, what?
It's a sweep, bro.
Okay,
it's a sweep. I mean, I hear you. Warm beer sucks.
Yeah.
Flat beer sucks. But what are we talking about?
I know.
Yeah, it's a sweep for me as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, sharding. They're on a mission here.
I would even argue sharding is beyond annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't call losing my father annoying. I would say that's tough, you know?
All right, here is the other semifinal match we have. Yeah, here we go. Okay, number 2, stained shirt in the morning. Taking on number 5, forgetting that one thing when you go shopping. I mean, to me, the annoyance lies big in forgetting that thing when you go shopping. Yeah, the stained shirt is annoying. You know, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be me today. I'm wearing this shirt. I spilled my oatmeal on here. Oh, I got some almond butter on here. I got a little too much cinnamon on my shirt.
You just cinnamon?
Well, I don't know. And then so you can still change that shirt. I mean, you forget something when you go shopping. You're like, damn it, now I got to go back.
Yeah.
Or now I got to wait till tomorrow.
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you here.
I think it's a tight matchup.
It's tight. It's no doubt it's tight.
But I say forgetting that one thing when you go shopping wins it in 7. 4-3. You're going the other way.
Other way, exact same. I think it's 4-3 as well. I hear you. I think this is going to come down to values.
I mean, you're just obsessed with that shirt you picked out?
Yeah, it's a little bit more than that.
Pick another one.
Some people put more into their looks. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, some people, they go, hey.
I mean, you picked that one out with the rolled up sleeves.
It's a look, Joe.
Does it come like that or you did that?
You got to do it yourself.
Where's your cigarettes? I don't see them in there.
Well, listen, I understand your...
What is this, The Outsiders?
I understand your feelings are hurt by the decision I made.
No.
And you're razzing me. I understand we roast only the ones we love.
So why are you... Continue while you're going the other way here.
My values to me are I just value the way I look. I'm not saying that I'm Brad Pitt. It's quite the opposite.
You're more like armpit. No, just kidding. Sorry.
Hey, if we're gonna be hurtful, I can just move on. I can just stop.
I'm just trying to make jokes, man. This is a comedy. It says all things comedy.
I hear you, but I'm in the middle of an impassioned plea.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just think I have such little even going for me in this life where I'm like, I'm not a very tall guy. I'm not the most handsome guy.
Don't say that.
I'm just being real. I don't hate myself. I'm okay. I'm an all right guy, but it's like
fine looking guy. You got nice hair.
A few things, a few points, a few points down, and I'm out of consideration.
Girlfriend.
Well, that's not. I didn't get my girlfriend walking around with a stained shirt.
Yeah.
I forget shit all the time at the grocery store. She still loves me. You got Postmates. You got people now who will show up to your door with that thing you forgot, and I don't know how they make a living. The money is it's unreasonable.
Yeah, it really is.
That's what I'm saying, you Joe. Is I'm saying I can't go. Oh, let me hit up my phone and have a guy deliver a T-shirt to me right away.
Yeah.
But I can go, hey, I forgot Kicks. The box of Kicks. Send it right my direction. And really, let's be honest. What do you need at a grocery store that badly?
Yeah. Are you talking about Kicks, the cereal?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about those. Those were so good.
Yeah, Kicks is a kind of an underrated.
Do they still make those?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of an underrated cereal in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't eat cereal anymore.
Of course, no. By the way, how annoying is adult cereal?
Yeah, I don't.
But it's like it's a keto cereal. Like you should really just kill yourself at this point. You really should.
All right, so you say 4-3.
I don't know if that's a sponsor of the show. I apologize if Magic Spoon sponsors anything here. I say 4-3. I say shirt. To me, it just edges it out a little bit. It edges it out a little bit.
All right,
I think we go to
Aaron. It's up to you.
You make good points. I think it is going to be close no matter what. I think, like you say, you can get that one thing postmated to you or whatever. If you have that stained shirt, you can put a jacket on. Hide it somehow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Change, obviously.
Yeah, you can hide it, but you know what it is. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Now you're wearing a sweater. It's 85 degrees.
Well,
Sweating now. Now you smell. Oh, great. We've added stink to my stained T-shirt. I apologize. Aaron, I apologize. I interrupted you.
Yeah, it's all right. I still think forgetting that one thing is more annoying.
yeah.
Because it's me. It's my fault. The stain, who knows where that came from.
You know where it came from.
It's probably my fault.
It was your fault, Aaron.
But it's not. It's like a lapse in my brain, and that bothers me more than a lapse in my lip control or whatever.
Yeah, I'm with that.
You guys are more manly men than me. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys are, and I'm okay with that. I think it's a manly man decision.
Well, I don't know if it's that necessarily, but
I think whatever.
Aaron, how close is it for you?
It's 4-3, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, great. We've got some exciting championships coming up. Western Conference Championship is going to be
It's number 8 mosquito bites.
yeah,
right?
I know it's that. What was the other one? Fuck.
Let me see.
Oh, the clothes?
The shrinking shirt.
Yeah, the clothes, right?
Yes. Close enough. Fitting.
Oh yeah, it was 6 against 8. That's right. Couple of low seeds in the championship. Clothes, number 6, clothes not fitting after getting washed against number 8, mosquito bites. Can the 8 seed win the regional and upset everyone?
Wow.
I would be inconsistent if I didn't make the decision that I'm about to make right now.
Yeah.
Which is?
To me, I hate the mosquito bites. Let me tell you,
I hate them. I hate itching myself.
I grew up, I spent a lot of time in a third world country in my youth.
Where?
I spent a lot of time in Palestine when I was a kid.
Okay.
Mosquitoes all over the place. Constantly getting bit by mosquitoes.
Damn.
Would always be like, you always had to deal with it. It was a tough thing to deal with. Really bad. They get malaria sometimes. I mean, we don't gotta deal with that.
Yeah,
It's a problem. But a shirt no longer fitting. I'm a size medium. Have you seen these racks lately, Joe? You can't get medium anymore.
Really?
You go out to everybody's medium.
Yeah, I go back and forth. I go medium or to large, whatever I'm feeling.
And occasionally you find a shirt. And this scenario, maybe I'm injecting too much of my own personal sort of feeling into it.
No, you have to. That's part of it.
But I'm picturing that shirt. That shirt you love. You go, damn! I got this at a thrift store, or maybe it was it was a unique situation in which I got this shirt. Somebody gifted it to me. Whatever. Mm-hmm. It shrunk. I can't get it back. The mosquito bite, as annoying as it is, it goes away at some point. I'll rub a little bit of calamine lotion or whatever on there.
Chamomile,
whatever. There's a word. I don't know. I might be right. I may be right.
Calamine?
Calamine.
Yeah.
I put some baking soda on there. A baking soda paste. Sucks, but it goes away. But the pain of losing that shirt you love, those pants you love, that stings.
See, I was never a big fashion guy. I'm not obsessed with my clothes. I mean, people say I'm an underrated fashion icon.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
it's understated, but appreciated.
But mosquito bites, I'll tell you what, they've been annoying since day one. I mean, I remember back in the Chicago suburbs in the summertime, just getting eaten alive. It's really freaking annoying. I don't have... I mean, yeah, I've got favorite shirts that I wear.
I mean, let's not talk about fashion, Joe. Let's talk about comfort. Sometimes you got a shirt where you go, God, that just like kind of is so comfortable for me to wear. It makes me not only look great, but hey, I love the way it feels on me. I feel good. It doesn't sweat. I mean,
like I wash my pants like these and like jeans that are a little tight sometimes after getting washed, but nah, I'm going freaking mosquito bites, winning 4-2. going to the tournament championship. Who's supporting me? Not Ramsey.
It's not me.
Well, what do you say? 4-3.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Oh, it's close.
It's close.
All
It's
right.
close.
Well,
I hate mosquitoes.
Okay, Ramsey has clothes not fitting in the shower winning. Once again, it is up to Aaron
Wow.
to make the choice. Sorry to put this kind of pressure on you, Aaron.
I mean,
But this is
I'm
what.
used to it.
But you're,
Yeah.
you know, we wouldn't trust anyone else with these kinds of decisions. That's why you're here.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to think of like is there any way to avoid mosquito bites?
No.
And the way to avoid it really sucks is like don't be out at sunset.
No, I want to be
wanna-
outside.
I want to be
I want to keep
out at
playing.
sunset. Exactly.
I suppose you could walk around wearing a mosquito net, but that seems unreasonable.
Off?
Yeah.
Does that do anything? I'm not putting that shit on me.
Yeah.
I
The,
Walk
don't
around
like that.
Smelling like menthol.
the tiki
Yeah, or
torches
whatever.
don't really work. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah,
It's
it's got
tough.
that DEET in it or whatever.
Yeah, it's very true.
But damn, I mean, I deal with this a lot. Unfortunately, as a bigger guy, like you buy a shirt, like an awesome shirt, a band T-shirt, whatever it is,
Offspring.
and you wash it once, and that's all you got where it's good.
And that shirt fits great. And
Yeah.
it looks great, and people they go, "Hey, you're looking great. Are you working
Yeah.
out?" It's really doing it for you, and then, bam, like that.
But also, like, I mean, there's other things that could happen in the wash that make your shirt fucked up too, like, you know, it losing its color or it's fading after one wash.
But fade is fine. Fade is kind of cool.
Yeah, it can be.
Kinda cool,
Yeah,
but-
fade
You can
can
figure
work.
out fade.
after
yeah.
one wash,
You can't figure out
That's harsh.
too short or too tight. You can't figure that out.
Too
You have
short.
to lose
He was
weight.
he was at the Comedy Store recently.
He was. I remained unimpressed.
I'm gonna go mosquito bites here, 4-3.
Oh, I love to hear
I
that.
still think it's way more annoying.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
This is right.
In the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, it's still it's so hard to avoid.
It is, yeah,
Even in my
it's
own
so
backyard,
annoying.
it's
I'm
like, ugh.
pissed at these mosquitoes.
I agree.
Wow, the number 8. You know, you don't have to stick with your guns.
No,
man.
I agree that they're annoying.
Oh, okay.
My guns are my guns.
All
I
right, I
stay
thought you were
with them.
switching your pick.
No. I agree they're annoying. Listen, guys, these were good games.
Great
for a reason.
matchup. Mosquito bites going to the tournament championship to face the winner of the next
Let me-
matchup. Now
Sorry,
this-
let me just say I welcome all the people who will be on my side, the supporters on this one, because I have a feeling people will be in my inbox about this.
All right, here we go. East Championship. I love this matchup. Number 1, sharding your pants against number 5, forgetting that one thing when you go shopping.
This is like not even.
No, I see. I think it's another surprise here. Sharding your pants, I will say, for the most part, is out of your control because there's no one that intends to shit their freaking pants.
Yeah, sure. Unless you're
Okay.
Steve-O.
I mean, you thought this fart was just a fart. You didn't expect liquid to come out. All right. If I go shopping and I forget that one thing, that is on me. I'm a sack of shit. I forgot my hand soap. I forgot my protein bars. I forgot my chia seeds. I'm a fucking idiot. All right? If I shart, damn, it happens and it's annoying. I'm pissed. I got, half my day is ruined. But I'm picking the upset once again. I'm saying forgetting that one thing, you go shopping wins 4-3. I'm going with that's my final pick. I don't care.
I
like this, putting it in Aaron's hands. Let's put the pressure on Aaron.
it's just, do I have to say anything anymore?
Yeah,
I-
say something.
It's sharding your pants. Perhaps you and I
I
are
know what it is.
Perhaps you and I are a little different. I forgive myself with things like that. To err is human, right? You make a
Yeah,
mistake.
it's true.
You make a mistake.
But it's bullshit.
I forgot the hand soap. Oh, big freaking deal. It's not.
It is a big deal.
So you're telling me that you have an easier time looking yourself in the mirror after sharding?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's more in my control.
Sharding.
No. Forgetting that thing that I can go shopping. I'm more annoyed by forgetting that than I am at sharding. Sharding, I'm just more disappointed in myself.
Yeah, then there's a lot of things that
versus annoying.
You're not. Well, the problem is nobody sharts at home. You don't.
I have.
Sure, okay, but I tend to think, personally for me, like I said, I haven't sharted in I don't know how long, but if I did shart at home, I wouldn't even chalk that one up. That's not counted. I'd move on.
I might have skipped 2023 with sharding. It might not happen.
But I certainly hope so, and I imagine now as a vegetarian, you're not sharting. Period.
Yeah, no, my farts don't even smell anymore. People don't believe that, but it's true.
It's fibrous. It's solid down there. Nothing is slipping out.
So what do you say? They win sharding.
It's sharding. 4-0.
Oh,
sweep.
Come on. This guy's clobbering them.
Sweep. It is like,
wow.
These two should not even. It's amazing that they got this far.
I mean, they are a 1 seed.
It's amazing to me that they got this far.
I mean, I'd love to hear Aaron's thoughts here.
Aaron is going to be with me.
This is a big matchup here.
Aaron and I have failed to be on the same page in many things, but this is the thing that unites us.
This is a big decision, Aaron.
That and all things comedy.
This is March Madness, of course.
I mean, the points off sharding for rarity.
Okay, I hear you.
But there are so many degrees of the thing you forgot to where it's like, well, that sucks, but it's not. I don't need it today versus I need it today.
Mm-hmm.
There's no degrees to sharding. Mm-hmm. Sharding is no matter where you are. There's no. That was the perfect scenario to do it.
Yeah, or I just sharded a little bit. Like there's no I just sharded a little bit. It's fine. It's just a tiny bit of shit.
Yeah. So I'm going sharding. It's pretty hard. It's like 4-1.
Wow.
This is a bad matchup for forgetting.
Yeah.
Dominant performance by sharding. They were the 1 seed.
They had Joe pushing and pushing and pushing.
All right, fine. What do I know?
It was a case.
Sorry, I'm not taking it personal.
No, we respected you. We respect the hell out of that.
All
that
right.
was a case you made.
Thank you. All right, let's get to the Annoying Things Bracket Championship. Now, we've got an 8 versus a 1. Do they have what it takes? Representing the West region, number 8 seed, Mosquito Bites. Taking on the number 1 seed out of the East, Sharding Your Pants for the Most Annoying Things Championship. What is the most annoying thing? Once again, Sharding Your Pants loses, I say,
Okay.
to stunned silence.
No, we are stunned.
From Aaron.
I'm open to it.
From Aaron and Ramsey. Because, again, the mosquito bites are out of my control. These freaking mosquitoes are after me. I can't stop them. I put on off while the mosquitoes say, hey, we're on. Okay? We're still on. You might be off, but I'm on.
Yeah.
All right? They come after me. Even though we got the candles up in the backyard or whatever, the citronella candles, they're still coming around.
So this is where the rarity of the sharding hurts it the most.
I agree. And look, the reality of this situation is sharding is more than annoying. It's a catastrophe when it happens.
Yeah.
But, hey, let me tell you something. I know they obviously didn't qualify, they didn't play, but car accidents, rare but annoying.
Yeah.
Getting rear-ended, rare but annoying. So rarity, I want to say, is not as much of a or it's a factor, but let's not, it's not the whole enchilada,
Yeah, but 6 months out of the year, at least here in LA now, there used to not be mosquitoes, but now they're here. There's 6 months out of the year.
You think it's that
twice
frequent?
a day. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Is because they can't live in the cold.
Yeah.
So as soon as it starts to warm up, it's probably 8 months.
Damn.
It's sun up and sun down. They're there, and you can't be outside, and it sucks.
Can I tell you something? I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes.
I say mosquito bites wins 4-3. Tough matchup. I still get bit.
Yeah, I get bit a ton.
I don't want to, and you're right, and I shouldn't necessarily throw my personal, because I haven't charted in years.
Yeah, me neither.
what's more annoying? What is going to annoy me more?
Yeah, what are you annoyed by? I'm annoyed by the mosquito bites most.
That just sort of, I hate to be crass, but it's a crass subject, so, you know, that just sort of raw, wet feeling in your
Yeah, it is tough.
It's tough. I'm not trying to be crass. That raw feeling to be reverted to an infant instantaneously.
True.
And not in a good way. You know, like not like, oh, wow, what a great, this reminds me of my favorite cereal when I was a kid. But this is the worst time of my life.
Who am I anymore? What am I doing with my life?
Absolutely. You know, a mosquito bite is annoying.
My pants are wet.
My pants are wet.
Not in a good way.
And not in a great way.
Not in the way Ramsey's were at work.
Correct.
Sorry.
Yes.
Your girlfriend's very sweet and pretty, by the way. I
Of
hope
course.
I didn't sound like I was insulting her. She's a great chick.
I think
she's a great woman. I shouldn't say chick.
I think we feel tons of, I think she would feel very much respected by you as a coworker. But back to the task at hand, and we'll talk about how sweet and pretty she is later, but sharding. What do you want me to say, Joe?
I want you to say how much they win by.
No, you know what? Clean sweep. Not even close.
I mean, this guy with the sweeps.
This
is unbelievable.
To me, these two don't really match up together.
What is this, the Cubs over the Cardinals? Sorry, whatever.
I mean, we did sweep.
Being aggressive.
Sweep you this week.
Well, it's preseason, man. Hey, by the way, are you going? I saw they open against the Dodgers. Did you get tickets?
I was looking at tickets for Saturday, and then I realized it's going to rain, so they're probably not going to play those games. They'll play Thursday, Friday, which I cannot make.
All right, well, then go to the makeup, I guess.
Yeah, that's my plan.
All right, so you say 4-0.
Sweet.
Once again, wow, we've left a lot of these up to Aaron. This is fun. This is exciting. It's thrilling for the listener.
I mean, it's just...
Everyone's on the edge of their seat.
These are good matches. Let's just be real. They're great matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think the Cinderella season continues. Mosquito Bites wins 4-2.
I don't know why I'm so happy. Who cares?
It's fun. It's a fun time.
I love the excitement.
There was excitement there, and I tell you what, that was a good game. That's a game where I can shake hands after.
I mean, I have unresolved trauma with mosquito bites.
Yeah. I mean, it's not over. They're still happening. I could never shard again the rest of my life, but I'm gonna get bit by mosquitoes.
I remember itching one too. Like if you pick it, it's bad. You're not supposed to pick it, and then I don't know. It's just a whole skin blemish.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations, mosquito bites, for being the most annoying thing. Winning the championship.
You worthless animal insect.
Yeah, I don't want to celebrate them, though.
You don't need...
But I also want to say, this is a weird term, because I don't want to be like, congratulations, sharding. You know,
it's tough.
That's what makes this a fun bracket. And I thank Colton for being so creative and coming up with a very, very fun bracket.
Great job, Colton.
So thank you, Colton.
That one kicked.
And I hope you would enjoy. I hope you would enjoy the analysis that we provided.
Yeah, that kicked ass.
And with that is going to be the thrilling end to this episode with Ramsey Badawi. Aaron and Ramsey, thank you guys for your great input on the bracket there. And Ramsey, thanks a lot for being here. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a good time. Guys, don't forget, you can always catch me and Ramsey at the Comedy Store performing a lot. Ramsey, you're on Instagram at Ramsey Badawi.
That is correct.
Right? You don't have a weird handle like some people. What's up with that?
Yeah.
And then anything exciting coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be on the road all of April. So
great.
Come on by if you're in Arlington, Texas. I'll be there at the last weekend of April, Irvine.
AT&T Stadium?
Yeah, exactly. I'm also going to be doing the Netflix is a Joke Festival in Los Angeles. So I'll be performing at the Belasco Theater in Los Angeles on May 12th.
Nice.
And
where's that at?
Downtown LA.
Oh, great.
It's a big old theater opening up for Drew Lynch. That'll be
great.
fun. Yeah. But go to my website, ramdogwith3gs.com if you're interested. If you're not, hey, it was a pleasure to be here.
That's your website?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, try to tell a random guy in, Missouri to spell Badawi.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Ramdog 3 Gs.
Yeah, somebody owns 2 Gs and 1 J.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Highly sought after.
Wild.
Real estate.
All right. Awesome. A lot of fun today. Thanks a lot, everybody. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Loving the comments, loving the emails. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks a lot, everyone. All right. That is this episode of Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.